Hi, my name is Margaret and welcome to my artsy corner of the internet. Today I'm going to lead you guys through a little contemporary improv warm-up slash class, I guess. This improv can work for anybody, whether you're super advanced or have never danced at all, whether you're in a studio or you're in your bedroom. Welcome, nobody's judging you. This is just to get you in tune with your body and finding new movement pathways. What a contemporary dance sentence. This improv is also not going to have any music to it, so you can either do it in silence or you can open up a playlist in Spotify or in another tab. This way, if you ever want to do this improv again, you don't have to use the exact same music as I'm using because that just kind of gets annoying after a while. So yeah, let's just get right into it.
Okay, so we're going to start this improv on our backs, so just lay down in whatever position feels comfortable to you, and we're going to do a body scan. So starting at the tips of your toes, bring awareness to that body part and just allow yourself to feel how that body part feels. So allow those sensations to just flow and acknowledge them, and then let the awareness slowly drift up into your knees and hips. And then let your awareness come through your spine, up into your shoulders, then into your neck, into your head. And then allow it to come down from your shoulders all the way to your fingertips. Now that you've gotten a good sense of how your body's feeling, tune into those different body parts that you've just drawn awareness to and allow the natural urges of movement to manifest in your physicality. So maybe you want to wiggle your toes, or maybe you really want to bend your knee, and allow small movements to start appearing wherever they feel comfortable in your body. Taking these movements which you're finding, allow them to grow in scale so that you can start shifting away from being on your back or wherever these movements feel like they want to take you. Just remember to keep this heightened awareness in your body at full force, full volume. Listen to your body and follow what it wants to do. We're also going to allow these movements to slowly build until we've come to a standing position, but take your time. When you make it to a standing position, allow the movements to turn down in volume, so you just have subtle movements coursing through your body again, but keep that heightened awareness still there, so you're really in tune with your body. From here, or whatever position you're in right now, we're going to start exploring the feet. So bring all of the awareness that's in your body right now and send it to your feet. How do they feel right now? What do they want to do? Follow those natural impulses and just begin to feel how your feet feel. How do your feet feel on the surface that you're dancing on right now? And how is that different from when they're in the air? How can you interact with the floor in different ways with your feet? Can you slide? Can you stomp? Can you prick? What if the floor was a different material? How would that affect your feet? And now, like the body scan that we did at the beginning, we're going to allow the awareness to travel up into our knees. And we're going to explore what the knee joint can do. So imagine all of that awareness coming up into your knees and then allowing the knees to now be the point of the body in which we're exploring. Maybe you want to explore how to initiate movements with the knee. Or maybe you want to play with the difference between having a very mobile knee or using your knees more for stability. And now we're going to let the awareness travel up again into the hips. So now exploring the hips, what do different movements feel like? Maybe you want to repeat a movement that you did earlier, focusing on your knees or feet, and see how it feels different now that the awareness is in your hips. And it's totally okay to feel super weird or uncomfortable. We're just finding new pathways in our body and different ways to move. So if you've never done any of the stuff you're doing right now before, that's great. Maybe now you want to try changing your tempo or your level if you've been standing this whole time or going slowly. Or stay in the same place. I can't tell you what to do. Now, allowing the lower body to quiet in its movements, we're going to shift our awareness into our hands. Perhaps try telling a monologue to somebody with just your hands, or imagine you're doing some task like washing the dishes or making a clay pot. And now we're going to allow the awareness to come up into our elbows. So now initiating the movement and feeling different movements in your elbows. And although our main focus is in our elbows, that doesn't mean we have to forget about our feet or our hands. You can continue to incorporate the rest of your body into your movements. And then we're going to allow our awareness to shift up into the shoulders. Now the awareness is going to shift from the shoulders into the torso. And since our spine and our torso is the center of our body, you might find that movement is radiating into your limbs, and that's totally fine. Allow the body to experience what it wants to experience right now. At this point, really allow your movements to become full-bodied. You should be breaking a sweat at this point. Also allow yourself to be curious about the movements that you're doing right now and follow any questions that you have. And now we're at our final body part. Allow your awareness to come into your head and neck. You can let your other movements quiet down, or you can add the head and neck on top of what you're already doing. Just allow more awareness to come into this part of your body. A really easy way to incorporate your head is to observe what your other body parts are doing. So if you're moving your hands, just let your head follow your hands. For the rest of this improv, allow the awareness to shift throughout the body. Maybe you're being aware of your right hand and your left ear and your right pinky toe, and allow these different awarenesses to shift the movement that you're doing. If you find yourself getting stuck or doing the same things over and over again, try changing the tempo or the quality of your movements, or shifting the awareness again. Now allow the movements in your body to start to soften and almost fall apart as if it's disintegrating. Allow little echoes of the movements and the research you've been doing to stay inside your body, but begin to come to a quiet standing, sitting, or lying down place, whichever feels more comfortable. And from here, we're just going to focus on our breathing, bringing down our heart rate and allowing the body to calm down from all that work that we just did. And then if you're standing up, you might want to roll down, rolling through the vertebrae and stretching out your hamstrings. Maybe you want to shake your head yes or no and release any tension in the neck. And if you do go down and touch your toes, make sure to roll up nice and slowly so that you don't get a head rush. If you're on the ground, maybe you want to twist your spine or do a nice gentle stretch to close our practice today.
So I hope you're nice and sweaty now, but thanks for taking class with me, and I hope to see you again. Bye.